Hey, there's Hudson Wine Guy. We are back with another wine review. Now, this is going to be an unusual type of wine review. You can already see by the bottle, well, what is it he has here? All right. So for those who are new, typically I do wine reviews of wines that you can purchase where you shop for wine, a grocery store, liquor store, wine shop. I like to call these everyday wines. So I give these wines a taste and give you my opinion, what I think about them with the infamous thumb rating system. Thumbs up says I recommend that wine. It's a pretty solid wine. 3/4 said, you know what? I was introduced to this, or I would share this with my friends. Okay, keep a couple bottles on hand. Halfway, something about that was pretty off for me, and I'll let you know what I think of it. Doesn't mean it's a bad wine. It just didn't work for me. Then thumbs down says, hey, it's just not working. Again, I'll tell you why it's not working for me, but you be the judge. What do I always say? Let your palate be the guide. All right, so looking at today's unusual bottle, unusual type of review is going to be, as you can see, it's called number 7. The number is number 7, so it's Curious Elixir. Have you heard of that? Curious Elixirs. And what they do is produce different cocktails that are NA, no alcohol. Okay? And so they have a list of 1 through 8. They have different cocktails that they make 1 through 8. And I have a few that I've tried that I enjoy, but this was one of my favorites. I'm looking forward to drinking more of these in the summer. But this is one of my favorites, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, Wisconsin Wine Guy, what does it have to do with wine? Well, I'm getting to that. So, first of all, Elixir comes out of Hudson River Valley, New York, making some fantastic non-alcoholic cocktails or non-alcoholic drinks, utilizing, fruits and herbs and flowers, very unique, very unique. Already made, ready to drink, pour, part of that ready to drink category. Pour into a glass over ice and go, all right? So this particular one here, Elixir, I'm so used to looking at the alcohol. So this is a 340 ml size, 11.5 ounces. And this is, again, Curious Elixir number 7. And it's called Fancy Floral Champagne Cocktail. Booze-free craft cocktails by Curious Elixirs. So this is why we're doing this for this particular review. Let me tell you what's in it. Non-alcoholic. The cocktail is after the French 75, but it's a sparkling Chardonnay with elderflower and lavender. Did you get it? Chardonnay. Okay, that's why we're doing this particular one here, because it is made from Chardonnay, which is, what is Chardonnay? One of the classic, of the 6 classic wine grapes, Chardonnay. And so I want to do this for you. It's a twist off cap here. All right. Now I'm using a wine glass here. I don't know if any of you who are watching have ever had the opportunity to try freshly pressed wine grape juice before it goes into fermentation. I have, so I'm familiar with a lot of the different varietals out there, even some of the hybrid varietals, and what they taste like before it's turned into wine with God's touch. All right. So before it's turned into wine, I'm familiar with these different grapes taste like. So if you haven't had the opportunity to do that, please participate in a harvest someplace near you, and get a chance to try some of the grape juice. Get to know your local wineries, okay? Know local winemakers, so you can have access to some of these fantastic things. So this is going to be Chardonnay. You can see the little tiny bubbles here. Okay, so it has some fizz to it. Now, if you ever watch the process, the grapes are crushed and the juice is flowing through. That Chardonnay juice looks exactly like this. Okay? Make sure. Okay, that's not frost in my glass. So that Chardonnay juice, or that white grape juice, in most cases will look similar to this. Okay? A golden color to it. Well, this is Chardonnay. Okay? Now, on the nose we have Oh wow, you definitely pick up the floral notes. What do we have here? Elderflower and lavender. You definitely pick up those. But then that, and even something like for me, almost a little cinnamon, spice, just a hint of that. No, actually, forget cinnamon. We'll go with cloves. All right. So elderflower, lavender, and I pick a little bit of cloves. So nicely floral, but you do pick up the scent of the grape juice that exists in here. You know, but it's right in the background of the floral notes. Ooh, wow, that smells really nice. Now for the taste. Well, we go two-step process still. Even though it's non-alcoholic, acidity is still important to me. It's like I like my lemon juice. I don't want it just to be sweet. Now this is right out of the refrigerator. Absolutely simple acidity, not overly acidic. Okay, so simple acidity, but has a nice balance to it. So here's what you get. You get that kind of rich creaminess, but not overly creamy, but you get a nice little richness to it, rich texture to it. You definitely get those floral notes when drinking it. But very clean tasting. If you like floral notes, you'll enjoy this. But it's very clean tasting. I actually enjoy it. Nice and cold. You can pour this over ice. Turn this into a non-alcoholic sangria, right? So nice finish. It's actually ripe tasting. It has like that kiss of fruitiness to it, but dry. Okay, this isn't like sweet. It has a nice pleasant dryness to it. So, Curious Elixir, number 7. You know, the cocktail fashion after the French 75, but utilizes the Chardonnay grape. Your Wisconsin wine guy can give this a double thumbs up. Okay, you kind of knew where I was going with this because I already told you I like this. So double thumbs up for this. You know, there's quite a few non-alcoholic drinks that I've tried out there, or cocktails and non-cocktails, and some are okay, and some are really good. And for me, I really enjoy this, and it's good. It's very unique tasting because, again, this is the Chardonnay grape. Chardonnay grape in the raw, right? Give it a try if you can find it. I'll put the link to the website inside the description below. If you had this, please comment. Let me know what you think of this particular one or any of the elixirs. And you can also find it on a website where you can purchase this retail. I actually purchased this at a local retail place here in my area. So this can be found, and it was priced at $10 a bottle. So there you have it. Wisconsin Wine Guy, giving you something new, something different, something unique. But it's still a wine grape, Chardonnay. Telling you as always, let your palate be your guide when selecting your non-alcoholic wine grape. And I'll see you next time. See if we can find something else. Cheers!